Jefferson High School has only existed as a learning community for a little over a year, but the impact this school is making on the local, state, and regional arts, athletics, and academic communities is already impressive. That's due in no small part to the culture that was created for this school long before the building was completed, and especially due to the students and staff here. In this episode of Senior Spotlight, we meet one student who gives, earns, and shares respect in everything he does, and he does a lot. At the time this video was created, the Jefferson High School football team is undefeated for the 2022 season, 8-0. It's safe to say they're loving the ride. The secret to this team's success is that there is no secret.
Yeah, we've been off to a good start, and it was a tough year last year with how young we were and the new school and new program and all that, but I think all of the difficult things we went through last year as a program have made this year even better and more sweet to have the success we're having. The secret's the kids. You know, I think our kids worked really hard. They're in the weight room at 6 a.m. 3 days a week during the school year and all summer long, and our strength coach, David Hopper, does a good job with them. We got really good assistant coaches and people that this matters to, and when something matters to you, you got skin in the game, you're going to work really hard at it, and that's combination of those three things has been awesome.
Really excited for every game that we have. Just a great energy, every football game, every practice. Every time I go to practice, I'm excited to go to practice.
The seniors on this team are rising to expectations.
Just to be the voice of our program. Last year we were teaching how we practice, teaching how we behave. They know that now, and echoing that among their teammates and among the younger guys is huge. And they're playing really good football, but we also want them to be really good people too, and they've done a good job of that.
Just lead by example, that's what I think. Because there's some younger kids, they don't know what to do, they're struggling, so go out, help them out, try to teach them a few things. Among
those seniors is Barren Yellowbird, who only joined the Jefferson community this summer, but it didn't take long to fit right in.
Hard work, dedication. He's a kid that maybe at times can go a little bit unnoticed, but it's noticed what he's doing, if that makes any sense. He works his tail off and maybe sometimes doesn't get the reward he would like for the hard work that he does, but he's a really good teammate, really positive at all times. You can tell that they have a really solid family background, and they understand the importance of participation in athletics.
It's my first year on this team, and just from what I've seen, this team has a great culture, and everyone's just rooting for each other. In practices, it's very competitive, but after practice, everyone's buds and everything, and the coaches, they really talk about being good to your teammates and respecting the game and making sure you're doing everything right.
Barren does a great job for us. He's a backup defensive end right now, which in the game of football, you're one play away from playing. And he gets the most out of every practice. He works really hard. I think the culture that we built at Jefferson, Barren fit in right away. We went to our South Dakota State camp. We go up there for 3 days in the summer and spend the night at the dorms. And that's really the first time I got to see Barren play football. And it was always, what role can I fit in? How can I help the team? Want to put me at O-line, want to put me at tight end, whatever it was, he just wanted to play. And I think sometimes people overlook how fun football is, and they're too worried about, I want to get recruited by this school, or I want to start, I want to hear my name called. Barren wants to make the team better. And I think it's a really cool characteristic for a kid to have in this day and age, in this culture.
You'd probably expect that someone making this kind of impression on his coaches would be making a similar impression in the classroom. And you'd be right.
He's a good student, well-spoken. He does a really good job of doing what you would expect a good student to do. He's a good group member when we're doing group activities. He's just a solid student when it comes to preparing for exams, helping himself out, helping others out. Really good kid.
Even though he's new to Jefferson, he's not new to the fundamental nature of the culture here, and he's contributing significantly to it.
Whether it's on the football field or even in the classroom, Barren comes up and he shakes my hand every day and thanks me. He says, thank you for whether it was class or practice. And that's a Yellowbird trait. You can tell that comes from home, because I haven't come across a Yellowbird that doesn't do that same thing. It really speaks to, we're always talking about leadership and how important that is. What Barren brings is something that we call servant leadership. He's not a fly around, yell at you, get in your face if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. He's the guy who says, watch, this is how you do it. He's kind of a dig in and do it kind of guy, and when he does it, people notice, and they're like, that's the right way to do things.
In the weight room this summer, our strength coach talked about how Barren was one of his favorites to work with right off the bat, just because he's going to work hard. He's going to shake the coach's hand after the workout or practice every single day, which is really, really cool. And he's a team-first kid, so Barren's fit right in with us. The sign of respect that gives a coach or an official or a teammate that, thanks for pushing me today. Thanks for making me better. It's not always sunshine and rainbows on the field. You're going to push guys and you're going to ask for more than they're giving you, but at the end of the day, we're trying to make them better, and I think that handshake just recognizes, Coach, thanks for trying to make me better today. So it's really cool, and it's something that I hope kind of continues here.
So ever since I was younger, my parents always talked about respecting your coaches, they're taking time out of their day to coach you and help you get better, and your teachers even, they take time to help you get better, and I even go shake up the refs' hands and everything, because they're taking time out of their day to make sure everything is going good and everything.
Barren's family is crucial to him, and they have helped cultivate the young man he has become.
My family means everything to me. They're always there for me whenever I need anything. So I have a lot of siblings, and I have older siblings, they always help me if I need help, any classes or anything like that. And my parents, they're really supportive in everything I do, and they're just there for me.
I've known his family for quite some time. I have 5 kids myself, and they got about the same amount in their family, and we have kids that are all about the same age. Had the luxury of coaching his older brother when I was at another school. Just really enjoyed my time getting to know the Yellowbird family altogether.
Barren's name is one you will remember this year. He's a 3-sport athlete and will be competing in basketball and track and field in addition to football. He's involved with student council, best buddies, and was asked to be a part of the principal's advisory council in his first and final year at Jefferson. Coupled with a full load of classes, including college algebra, psychology, and anatomy, it'll be a busy year. But not only will he be a part of so many aspects of this school, he'll be raising the bar in all of them.
This is his first year at Jefferson, which sounds like a big deal. It's only our 2nd year in existence, but he's able to jump right in and be super active and involved in a lot of things, and that just is a testament to, kind of what we hope for Cavaliers to get involved and give back to the community and be a part of really kind of making a better day for tomorrow.
When I think of Barren, I think of respect. I think of how he's respectful to his peers and respectful to his teachers and his coaches, and that fits in with our core values of our school. And then you get him involved in football and basketball and track and in different clubs. He's bringing those core values to those clubs and to those teams, and that's really big, and he's been a great addition for us.
While Barren has yet to finalize his college plans, they are very much in the works.
I want to attend college. I don't know where at yet, but I want to go and major in biology and minor in chemistry. I really want to try to apply for medical school and try to become an orthopedic surgeon.
Barren is also taking, based on his older brother's recommendation, the Sioux Falls School District's Teacher Pathway course, which includes a weekly practicum here at Oscar Howe Elementary, where he helps teacher Stacy Gustav's 2nd graders. So we're not so secretly holding out hope that teaching, ideally in Sioux Falls, would also be in his future. But whatever he chooses, those who know him best know he'll flourish.
It's pretty easy to see. It's being successful in life, if you work hard, if you're a good person, if you treat others around you with respect, you're going to be successful. And Barren excels in all 3 of those things, and whatever he chooses to do, he's going to be successful because of those characteristics.
Until that time, he'll keep making a difference right here.
It's really what we'd ask any athlete. We'd ask them to, uphold our core values. to hold themselves in a way where they're proud of themselves, their family would be proud of them, our school and our team is proud of them, and Barren does a good job with that. We talk about all means all around here, and that's something that means something to Barren. He's very inclusive. He's in Best Bud. He's not in it to build a resume. He's in it because it's a good thing to do. It's a good leadership role for him. People matter most. That's very true in what he does on a daily basis. The fact that he takes the time out of every single day at the end of class period or at the end of practice to come and shake every single coach's hand. Whether that coach particularly worked with him that day or not didn't matter. He goes and makes sure that they know that they're appreciated. And sometimes we lose track of stuff like that. And it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to have a young man like Barren come up and let you know that he appreciated what happened on that day. It doesn't really matter where or what Barren's doing. He's living his family's core values, which is very reflective of the values we have here at Jefferson as well. He does things the right way. In the end, it doesn't matter what the perceived outcome is for Barren. He's in it for the right reasons, and I think that's something that everyone can learn from, not just the underclassmen. It's his classmates, it's the teachers in the building. He's just a really solid human being that you know has a bright future, and he's going to leave a legacy of being a kind, big-hearted young man that's going to be remembered by very many people. I know he has a bright future because he's a bright young man with a really strong positive growth mindset. I see him doing big things. I see him being a part of something that involves working with people because he does a really good job there. Great kid, great young man. He'll probably be even a better adult male. I can't wait to see what he does.